Mula sa kabisera ng Inglaterra, sa puso ng Britanya, London, UK. London, UK. Ito ang Channel Philippines Network, Pinoy Radio, UK. Pinoy Radio, UK. Sumasahing papawid, 24 oras. 24 oras. Buong linggo. Sa www.pinoyradiouk.com. Ang mga pinakapaborito mga awitin, mga pinakaabangang programa, at mga sariwang balita at impormasyon mula at para sa mga kababayang Pilipino sa UK at sa buong mundo. Pinoy Radio UK. Pinoy Radio UK.
Okay, nako, magandang hapon po sa inyong lahat. Welcome po sa ating program. Medyo iba ang setting ko ngayon. Maaaring for the next few weeks, no, dito na ho tayo dahil pagkainit-init ho sa United Kingdom, no. Today ho, it's a record 14.2%, no, centigrade, degrees centigrade. Yan ho ay naitala sa Heathrow, no, area ng Heathrow. So, pagkainit-init ngayon, medyo nasa loob tayo ng sasakyan at ating ini-enjoy yung lamig. No? Tayo ho ay naka 16 degrees dito sa loob ng sasakyan. Pero sa labas ho, grabe, ano ba? Uy, 36 degrees. Tinitingnan ko ho. At the very moment kung saan ako naroon, 36 degrees ho sa labas ng sasakyan. Sa loob ho ng sasakyan, nasa 16 degrees ho. At ganun ho katindi, ang init, no? I don't know kung na-experience ninyo, talagang yung simoy ng hangin, yung humidity, grabe ho. No? Okay, well anyway, just the same, magandang hapon ho, good evening ho, or magandang hapon, magandang gabi ho sa ating mga kababayan sa apat na sulok ho ng United Kingdom. Napakaliwanag pa, nasa labas ho ako at dito nga sa sasakyan, nang sa ganun ay makapagbukas ho tayo ng aircon. Kaya alam naman ninyo, hindi naman uso ang aircon dito sa atin sa United Kingdom, no? Hindi kamukha ng nasa Pilipinas. At ang mga malls, hindi naman ganun kalapit lang na pwede mong puntahan at tambayan, no? Hindi naman kamukha ng mga Pinoy na nasa mall at tumatambay. So, good evening everybody sa ating mga kababayan sa apat na sulok ho ng United Kingdom. Magandang gabi ho sa inyong lahat. At syempre, sa ating mga kababayan na nasa ibang bahagi ho ng Europa, na nakikinood ho din sa atin at kasama din natin, welcome ho, tuloy ho kayo kabayan, no? At doon ho sa ating mga kababayan na nasa iba't ibang bahagi ng mundo, Pilipinas, Amerika, Canada, Middle East, sa namang bahagi ho kayo ng mundo nanonood sa amin, welcome ho, tuloy ho kayo kabayan. Legal Advice Corner on a Happy Tuesday po ho sa inyong lahat. At syempre kasama naman natin yung ating kasamang kaibigan, katoto, very good friend, ang ating specialist ho in terms of the law, no, dito ho sa United Kingdom, no. Nandun ho siya ngayon saan ba? Sa Santiago de Compostela. Hindi ko alam kung ano exact location niya, pero kukumustahin natin at pababatiin natin. So, yung ating Brains and Beauty, ang ating star of the show, and Legal Advice Corner, the lady who makes our Tuesdays educational and fun. Walang iba kundi, siyempre, ang managing partner ng Deo Volente Solicitors, walang iba kundi si Attorney DANNA Quinto, live in Spain. Attorney, kumusta ka na riyan?
Buenas tardes, Mr. Laragan! Hello everyone! Magandang gabi po sa lahat! Yes, live from Spain. Iba setting natin ngayon kung ikaw ay nasa sasakyan. Ako andito sa Opedruso. So I'm one night away. This is my last day tomorrow. Last day on the walk. on the Camino de Santiago. So it's quite special and I share sa inyo after 4 days of going from Syria in Galicia to Puerto Marin, to Palas de Rey, to Arzua, and now to Opedruso tomorrow. Fingers crossed, I'll be a proper pilgrim, a complete pilgrim by arriving at Santiago de Compostela. Pero bago yan, Feliz cumpleaños, Mr. Laragan. Pinag-aralan ko yan, ha? Bago.
Uy,
Belated
oh.
happy birthday. Feliz cumpleaños. Belated happy birthday. I hope your birthday was great.
It was great. It was great.
Napaka-mainit din dito ng isang araw. Pareho tayong grabe. Iba ang heat wave sa Europe. Ibang-iba. It was, it's better now here, but for the last first 2 days ko on the Camino was also it was tough weather-wise. Umabot din ng 36 sila sa hapon nung nasa in the middle of the Camino ko from 27 to 29 to 30 degrees to 31 degrees at some point, and it wasn't easy.
Okay.
But it was okay.
Okay. Have you, well, curious ako sa yung journey because it's a very challenging journey. Have you learned something? Say, for example, if you were to do it again, meron ka ba natutunan na, ano ba ang average ng walking time day mo sa isang day? Yan ba'y may adjust na you go, you leave very, very early para pagdating mo sa area na pupuntahan mo, tipong not so hot o you have to really weather it? Ano ba ang style mo?
No, no, that's, ako naman yan, isa sa mga,
Mm.
magandang topic yan, yan din talaga topic natin ngayon Kasi, I'm nearly there, so I'm probably going to share what I learned and what I would adjust
Ba-
next time. First of all, ay hindi ko pipiliin yung pinakamainit na buwan. Siguro I would pick a cooler month. Yes, you can adjust your timing. I start very early.
Mhm.
Depende
Okay.
sa mileage na kailangan ko. So ako, 5 days yung allotted ko, nakabook na lahat. So I really have to move from one place to another. Kailangan ko talagang dumating sa lugar na yon. So, um, kailangan kong i-adjust yung sarili ko sa weather. So, one time, I think yesterday, I started at 5:45 in the morning. Ang sarap ng first 2 hours. Pero yung siguro last 2 hours ko, was very hot. So, sa mga gustong magkamino, please check the weathers. Depende din siguro kung kailan kayo pwede maka-leave. But, if you can, try to do it in the cooler season, the colder season. If you can't do that, you can do what a lot of us are doing at the moment, which is to start very early. Tomorrow, I will be still starting early kasi 26 degrees na naman. Nasa high 20s na naman kami bukas. So, that's one of the things I've learned. Marami talaga, alam mo, muni-muni to, Mr. Laragan, it dates back to medieval times. And talagang, may spiritual element yung pilgrimage. You can see a lot of solo travelers na lahat na pumuni-muni. Sabi ko nga kay Direk pa, muni-muni, siguro muni-muni dahil ang init-init din. Trying to conserve energy. But even though the weather was better, everyone seems to be very friendly. Meron kaming kasabihan, Buen Camino, happy travels.
Okay.
Um, and it seems like there's that camaraderie, and so you look after each other. Merong mga nag-check, okay ka lang ba? May chine-check din, kasi may chinek din ako dun na muntikan, may nahilo kahapon. But she was with her family, so in-offer ko yung electrolytes ko. So you will definitely feel safe. You'll definitely feel that there's more to it than just a walk. Kasi ako, umakit ako ng bundok. Iba siya. Iba siya sa ibang mga long hikes ko. Merong something more. May something a bit more solemn about it. There's something contemplative about people hiking it. Dahil tatanungin ka ano bang purpose mo? Para mabigyan ka ng certificate, your purpose has to be partially, or at least some of it spiritual. And from a Catholic country, and born Catholic, raised Catholic, medyo special din siya. Yun ang nakakatawa din bilang Pilipina. Ewan ko sa you and Sol have lived here for a while. Hindi ako magaling mag-Spanish. Pero, nairaos ko sa pagiging Pilipino. Talagang context clues na lang. Diretso, diretso, diretso. Okay, diretso. So, that's something as
Oh,
well that I really, yes. That's
oh,
Saria, or Saria at ang tamang ano dyan eh, pag-pronounce. That was my
saan yan,
starting
attorney?
point. That was in
That's your
Galicia.
starting
That
point.
was
Okay,
113.
galing.
So that was it, 113 kilometers from Santiago. So I probably walked now mga 90 kilometers. Mga 90 na ako. Nasa 90 na siguro ako for the last 4 days. Medyo sumasakit na yung paa. Nagsasalompas na ako araw-araw.
Ito, madaling araw
Talagang
to, attorney.
salompas
No?
po
Madaling
pala
araw ba
kayo,
yan?
ha? Madaling araw
Okay, sa
yan. Madaling
Lompas.
araw ako yung salompas. Nagmo-morning salompas.
Nagagamit mo yung salompas mo? Nagagamit mo?
At every day talagang tinipid ko dahil ubos na po yung salompas ko today. I had to really use it every day. So another thing, if you're looking at doing the Camino or any long endurance, ang dami ko natutunan in terms of looking after yourself. And wala
Mhm.
akong blister 4 days, wala akong blister, and that's because of
Wow,
the
galing,
hiking.
galing, galing.
At yung hiking
Hiking
wool,
what?
totoo po siya. Hiking wool, this is
Okay, hiking wool.
Alan wool.
Okay.
Hiking wool really does work. So, combination nito nung Compete at electrolytes, I managed to not have any blister at all. This is my fourth day, 90 kilometers in 4 days,
Wow,
about 90 kilometers, no blister. And then
galing.
stretch every day. Stretch ako every day with this lacrosse ball. Um, it's a lot about looking after, and madaming lessons. Alaga mo sarili mo, alaga mo yung ibang tao sa trail. You become attuned to your body. Simple lang yung buhay. Sobrang, kailangan light lang yung pack mo. Nagtanggal pa ako dun sa pack ko. And I think I could go lighter, and I wish I could go lighter. Dahil, every little thing you'll feel after 90 kilometers. Lahat may maliit ka lang na bote doon, ramdam mo yung extra na hindi mo naman kailangan. And you really just
Sabi mo,
water and
after 9
90
kilometers, may
kilometers.
nararamdaman ka na, sabi mo?
90,
19.
I mean, after, what I mean is, I've been doing, at this point, siguro 90 na ako, 90.
Okay. So yung mga first,
So,
ano mo, wala ka pa nararamdaman nun. Kaya mo pa,
ay, hindi,
ganun, na
ramdam na.
when you,
Ramdam na.
ramdam mo na.
Ramdam na.
So when you set out in the
Ramdam na.
morning, for example, anong oras ang first? Paano bang regular na lakad mo? How early do you set out? And then when you feel the weight, ilang kilo na lang nalakad mo? 2 hours na ba yan or 3 hours? Paano ba?
Ay,
Kasi we're curious kung
siguro,
paano ang setup mo.
Steka.
So you
Like my
sleep,
normal
what time do
days,
you sleep
pero,
at the night, in the evening? Okay. Gusto ko lang malaman, anong oras ka natutulog sa gabi? Siyempre, on your first night, sige, kwento mo sa amin, yung on the first night, dumating ka. And then the following day, you will set out on your journey. What time did you sleep? What time did you wake up? How long is your travel? And then how long do you somehow feel yung medyo mabigat? And when do you eat? No? Saka anong oras ang kain mo? May dala ka bang pagkain?
mali.
Ganon. So, yun ang mga questions ko sa'yo. So, the night before,
Sige.
what time do you
So, I'll
sleep?
tell you.
And then, anong oras ang...
Mm.
Sige, sige.
Siguro ang ano yan is yung classic day ko as a what we call peregrino. Peregrino is a pilgrim. So, maaga ako gumigising. 5 o'clock, gising na ako. Nagsishower ako day before, para diretso, larga na ako in the morning. So, in the morning, I would pack my stuff. Pero ang focus sa morning is yung paa ko. So I would apply yung cream, I would put my hiker's wool, sunscreen, and then eat a tawag dito yung first breakfast ko. The first breakfast would either be a banana, a fruit, or a bread. Mr. Laragan, you'd be surprised to know I fasted, and I'll tell you
Mhm.
how many hours. About 11 to 12 hours. I fast every day, and that helped me recover quicker. So
Okay.
that's 5 a.m. So first meal ko is 5:30 in the morning. 5:45 to 6, larga na ako. Marami ha, may mga tao na lumalarga na, marami kami lumalarga na at that time.
Mhm.
Within siguro 5 to 10 kilometers, within an hour, or between an hour and a half to 2 hours, I would have a second breakfast. So I would stop kasi dun ko na mafe-feel, siguro dun mo mafe-feel yung unang, ano na, medyo, oo nga, nasa walk ako. So I would have a bigger breakfast, eggs with something, a coffee, and a juice. So, okay ka na, di ba? And then the work begins. So normally my day would be between 20 up to 28 kilometers. So I would try to eat every 2 hours. And then pag uminit, pagkasagsagan ng init, I would stop every hour. Either for food or definitely for water, for electrolytes, for a Coke, for a meal. So depending on for 20-25 kilometers, siguro I would stop 2 hours first and then 1 hour and an hour. For the longer one, 2 hours, 1 hour, 1 hour each day. Kanina, tatlong beses lang ako nag-stop because it was shorter, it was 20 kilometers only. So I would get to the town between 1 o'clock to 2 o'clock. So from 6 to 8 hours, kasi including yung break doon. So I would get there, I would check in, or I would eat kung hindi pa ako nakakain ng lunch, and then I would shower, just to feel refreshed, and then I would start yung aking pag-stretch. So really, really looking after your body recovery, and then I will stop eating at 5 o'clock in the evening. Kasi kumain ako, dami kong kinain ng buong araw, diba? So I've been eating every 2 hours, every 1 hour. And then kumbaga yung palit ko naman sa body ko na looking after is I would stop eating at 5, but I will continue to drink water. Siguro mga 2 liters all throughout the night until 10, 11. Kung kahit kailan ako makatulog. But madaling makatulog kasi pagod ka eh. But yeah, that was it. And also, I stopped at mga establishments because I want to get yung seal. Makita nyo ata ito eh. Tinatanong mo ito dun sa Facebook. So I have had this. Papakita ko. Tontuwa ako. So, kailangan kong ipakita yan. Yan. Kita ba? Yan. Kailangan kong
Yeah, yes,
ipakita
oo.
yan sa end, yung pilgrim's office, so they could certify na nagawa ko talaga yung Camino. But also, maganda siya for souvenir kasi titingnan mo, pumunta pala ako doon, pumunta ako dyan. Ayun talaga yung kita mo lahat ng mga peregrino magtatanong agad, sayo. So, seal daw. Kaya magdalo po kayo ng ballpen pag magkakamino kayo dahil lahat sila humihiram ng ballpen sa akin. So, may ballpen akong dala. Kasi kailangan mong ilagay yung date. You have to have 2 seals per day. The last 5 days sa Camino or Saria to Santiago, you have to have 2 seals per day. I think before that you can have 1 seal per day. But dun sa last 5 days na yung ginagawa ko, you have to have 2 seals per day at kailangan nakalagay yung date kung kailan sinil. Minsan, walang ballpen yung establishment or walang nearby na ballpen. So, mabuti na may ballpen ka. At para may mapahiram ka din sa iba. So, mga kaperegrino ko humihiram sa akin ng ballpen. O, parang class lang. And then, this is you'll see this. Na
Ano yan?
nakalagay
Shell?
dun sa mga
Ano
box
yan?
namin. This is a scallop shell. That's the
Okay,
symbol
scallop
of
shell. Okay,
that's the symbol of Camino
okay.
de Santiago. So that's you'll see this
All
everywhere.
right.
It's really filled with tradition. It's filled with culture. It's filled with food. It's filled with reflection. It's filled with physical challenges. Um,
Mhm.
being on your own or being on the Camino for an extended period of time, talagang mapapamuni-muni ka talaga, wala kang choice. Andun ka eh. So, and then you'll get to meet the locals, kakain ka, wala kang choice then. You can't, no, andun lang yung mga available. So, you'll really get to know a particular area if you pass through that. So, Galicia, that was, it's one of my favorite breakfast spots. Isa ako sa mga early birds dyan kasi, sarap niyan.
Uy,
Huevas con chorito.
an-
Yeah, that was really nice.
okay. Oo.
Sarap yan.
Oo, sarap to.
So,
Masarap, ha?
favorite, second breakfast ko na yan eh. Second breakfast. So, yun yung sinasabi ko after 2 hours of walking. That's pulpo. Kilalang Galicia sa octopus.
Oh, yeah. Oo,
Ano
oo
ba
nga,
tawag?
oo nga, oo nga. Napansin nga
Pimientos.
ni Sol yan, yun nga, no? Okay.
Yeah.
Ito yan,
Disenyo. Yung
bago
mga those.
pinutol-putol.
Mm. Yeah, bago pinuputol-putol, pinakita. Sabi ko, picture tayo. Sige, sabi niya, lagay ko yung pulpo, yung octopus. Everyone's really nice. Nakakatuwa ang mga, ayan, naku na, ang bait, is hi Lourdes,
Ano,
shout
balikan
out
mo yan direct.
kay
Balik mo yan
Tia
direct.
Lourdes.
Yeah, si Lourdes. Pero balik mo yung kanina kasi biglang magko-comment si attorney doon. Kaya lang bigla mo sniff kagad. Yeah, ito ano ba to? Merong gusto ko sa ata sabihin. Ay, ito yan. Parang
That's,
ngayon ng ano.
yan yung fruit stall. So, it was in the
Fruit
middle of
stall.
nowhere. Di ba sabi ko may mga farms, may mga fruit stall. So, it was in the middle of nowhere. At sobrang init. I was so happy to see her. I was so happy to have a blueberry and
Oh,
sugar
may
na
blueberry.
bumili ako
Ito.
ng
Oh,
blueberry.
okay.
And it's really
All
good.
right.
Talagang nabigyan ako ng surge
Ano
of
sinama mo riyan?
energy.
Ano sinabi mo?
Mm,
Ano lang, yung
tubig.
direkta na blueberries lang?
Tubig
Tubig lang.
lang.
Okay, wala.
If you see at the
Wow.
back of the blueberry, Mr. Laragan, yung parang, ano ba tawag dyan? Yung that post na may nakalagay na shell tsaka may arrow, that's the
Okay.
Camino sign. Sa likod ng, hahanapin mo yan all the time. Kasi yan ang magbibigay sa'yo ng direksyon kung saan ka pupunta. At kung ilang kilometro na lang ang layo ng Santiago ng Santiago de Compostela. So very
Okay.
important that you will get into this habit of looking for that sign. Siguro mga every 400 meters lumalabas yan. Pero walang set na kasi tinry ko figure out. Sabi ko, ano ba to? May pattern ba? Wala talaga. Depende lang para kung hindi ka mawala, para hindi mawala ang mga pilgrims. But yeah, if you see, you will get to very beautiful Galician forest, mga countrysides. It's really pretty. It's very, very pretty. Ayan, may
Okay.
message yan pa eh.
Okay.
Uh,
All right. Question lang. Yung bang yung tinatahak mo na ruta mo na yun talagang ruta going to yung pinaka buwan kamino mo, yung lakad mo, yun mismo rutang tinatahak mo? Is that alam mo yun, set mo yun, alam mo yun, or may nakikita kang may nauna sa iyo o may kasabay ka ganyan sa kalsada na yun?
may markers.
Is that the road?
May markers.
Ha? May
May
markers.
markers. May
May markers.
markers
May
everywhere. If you
nagchichempo
saw
bang
one,
pero may nagsiya pa ba naglalakad ka, wala kang kasabay? Kasi parang, am I in the right
yeah.
direction? Na ito ba tama ba to? Anong yap?
Kanina,
Yap na meron
kanina,
kang kasabay. Okay.
no, kanina wala akong kasabay kasi sobrang aga ko, sobrang napaaga ata ako kanina. Wala akong kasabay for probably an hour and a half. And ang guide ko lang are the markers. And it was dark. So medyo
Wow.
for a while parang
Oo.
it was very dark. But madaling tingnan every kikita mo, ay, doon. So, ako lang, yun ang first time ko na mag-isa lang. Kasi nung first few days, sumusunod lang ako
Hmm.
sa tao. Okay,
Ayan,
oo
oh,
nga,
okay. Oh,
Mark.
yes, yes. Mm.
But earlier, I was
Ah,
left with
okay.
no choice. Wala akong kokopyahan. So, I really have to keep an eye for that marker na tama yung pupuntahan ko. At eto pa po, merong ibang marker na sasabihin niya komplementaryo. I still have to figure that out. Pero, kailangan yung i-follow yung may nakalagay na kilometers. Kasi yun ang tutumbok niya. Yung I think yung komplementaryo is
Mm.
like a free or scenic route, magandang ruta, pero hindi ka uusad papuntang Santiago. The one with a kilometers na sign, dun nakalagay dun kung ilang kilometro na lang bago yung Santiago. Yun po yung ipa-follow nyo. So I learned that just by I think figuring out kung ano yung sinasabi ng mga Espanyol. A lot of the walkers are Spanish, local. Hindi masyado nag-i-English yung iba, so medyo context clues kami, but they're very friendly. Very, very friendly.
Ah, okay. Teka, anong average mo? This is your, how many days na to? Bale, sabi mo, naka 90th kilometers ka na ba? More or less, nakapag-vlog ka na? Tama ba? So, ang average mo on a daily basis, kasi depende yata sa distance, di naman equal lahat yan, di ba? So, you walk
Yeah.
for an average of what? 28 miles or kilometers every day?
25, about 24 to 25 average.
About 24, 25. Okay. So, yung 5 kilometers na yun, how many hours do you walk? Anong average mo per hour? Ilang kilometrahe?
But 4 kilometers, mabagal ako.
Per hour,
I want to
4.
enjoy
Okay.
4 kilometers
Pero
per hour.
yung bang yung kakainan mo, sabi mo kanina earlier, there are some may times na maraming beses ka kumain. Yan ba diyan ba sa ruta na yan? Maraming establishments ba? How long does it take before there's a next establishment? Paano, along the way ba yan? Jotted ba sila all the way? Sa ano?
Mm,
Yung mga kainan?
no, you have to research that. That's again another thing that you have to research. May mga guidebook na kamino, and normally they would be near the town kung kailan yung or near the next village. So hindi yan na on next kilometer may kainan agad. Sometimes you have to wait 2 to 3 kilometers bago ka makahanap ng kainan. Sometimes 4 kilometers bago ka makahanap ng kainan. So you're gonna have to do a bit of research on that. Depende kung nasa saan kayo. There are other areas na mas madaming kainan. There are other areas na less yung kainan. So, yun, make sure you do a bit of research on that one. And may mga highly recommended. So, not just that. O, wag mo lang piliin din yung unang makikita mo. May mga go-to places din talaga. Like the Pulpo, Seria Pulpo do Luis, amazing, really, really good. The place in Gonzar, very good. Yung kung saan ko kinain yung churrito, that's San Julian, highly recommended as well. So I'll post something about it at some point. Pero may mga areas talaga na kailangan mong iplano, puntahan. So, yun ang ko. Kasi ako foodie ako eh. I really enjoy yung food part nung walking the hike. So, I look forward to it. Kahit pagpagod na ako, sabi ko, ay, dun tayo, makakain tayo dun. Or I'm gonna try this. Or I want to go there. So, I'll have to push myself. Because there were times talaga. And medyo
What do you mean
healthy
push? What do you mean
ako.
push? Okay. What do you mean push? Alam mo nang
There were
medyo
times.
may 1 kilometro pa. Dahil yun ang kakainan mo, you'll have to walk. Parang titiisin ko pa, kailangan maglakad ako. Umabot pa ako ron, ganun ba?
Tiisin
Maski
mo.
gutom ka na?
Tiisin mo. Yeah, meron ako nun. I think sa Melide, may talagang gusto akong puntahan na kainan ng octopus, yung pulpo. ang layo, doon pa siya eh. Sabi ko, hindi kaya. Push natin kasi it was highly highly reviewed ng maraming ano. And talaga namang mabait sila, masarap, and it was worth it. It was really worth it. Talagang ano, 2 kilometers ata na extra or 1 kilometer na malaki yun pag pagod ka na ha. Kasi yung iba, una, dun pumunta eh.
Mm.
Nakita mo yung iba, pumunta dun sa unang kainan. And I was like, well, baka hindi na ako makabalik dito, so I better plan it. So I plan normally the next day. It doesn't always go to plan kasi minsan talagang kailangan mo kumain. There were times that na-feel ko na kailangan ko ng sugar or kailangan ko ng salty food. So, sasabihin ko na yung una ko makikita, I would stop there. So, depende din. You're gonna have to 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 feel what's right for you. But it was fun. It was fun looking for food places. For me, sabi ko nga, Mr. Laragan, it's really a perfect mix. Na may physical element siya, may food and culture element, love the historical element of it, and may ano din, may spiritual, may almost meditative side of it na mapapamuni ka because it really is a religious pilgrimage. Yung umpisa niya talaga, and we have to give respect to that. And a lot of people you feel talagang ano sila, hindi gano'n kaingay sa trail, hindi gano'n may mga bagets na nagpapatugtog, pero kahit yung mga bagets, hindi rowdy, they're quite good. So, maraming mga bata, then may aso, it's you'll see a lot of interesting things. Maraming memorial, a lot of people do it, for a loved one. A lot of people do it to remember someone. So may mga memorial kang makikita along the way. So very very good. Highly
Memorial
recommended.
of people, of families who may have died, ganun. Memorial of
Yeah.
some of the relatives that may have done it and are, departed na. And there's like a memorial in memory of these people who have done the Camino. Yung walk na yan, ganun ba? Is that what you're saying, attorney?
Um. Mostly it's like a cross, may mga crosses and may mga photos,
Ah,
and
okay,
na
okay.
yung mga
Okay,
tao.
okay, okay.
So they put a tribute there. It's like a memorial place. You'll know what I mean if you watch The Way, because that was the theme as well nung bakit naglakad yung
Ah,
tatay doon.
hindi ko masyadong natapos pa yung The Way, pero sinimulan ko. Nakita ko si Martin Sheen. Actually, alam ko, yung si Emilio Estevez is actually a son of his as well. The two of them,
Yeah.
si Charlie Sheen, mga anak sila niyan eh. They are both, kaya lang, ginamit ni Emilio Estevez. He directed it, he produced it. At napanood ko. Doktor, biglang tinawagan, he had to go to di ba sa ano sa well sa lugar no just to be able kasi nga i-claim niya yung katawan yung body kasi he died, the son died dahil nga masama yung weather, so eventually still he opted to travel. Kat he passed away, and eventually si Martin Sheen was the one who also took up di ba yung Camino na yan, di ba, yung walk na yan, so
Agree.
nakakatuwa. Tama
Yeah.
ka, okay, ganito no, tama ka, it's a combination of a lot of things. It's religious, it's a food festival in a way because you, di ba, like you're having pulpo, you're having all of these things, no? Pero ang question lang, yan bang pinuntahan mo, halimbawa, let's say, okay, ito yung isang restaurant na kinainan mo, halimbawa. Pero meron bang ibang mga restaurants din doon, say mga 4 or 5 or 6 or 10, uh, yan bang mga kamino na, yung mga kainan ba na yan, are all of them accredited in a way to give you the stamp, or meron ba silang seal, or may selected lang na mga restaurants?
As far as I've experienced, everyone, lahat sila may
Everyone,
sayo,
okay.
lahat sila may stamp.
Sa'yo,
Um, Sayo, yeah.
Sa'yo,
And lahat
sa'yo,
talaga,
sa'yo. Oo.
Seo, yeah. Nakakatawa kasi. Yun, ano
Kasi
na ako.
nagiging
Kasi
why.
yun ang ano, yun na, Seo. Yun ang tinatanong ng mga peregrino. Seo. Pero lahat, and they're quite happy to give you sad. They're happy to tell you Buen Camino. Buen Camino means good camino. Have a good camino, have a good walk. Kahit yung yung mga locals dito, at madaming puro locals talaga, older people, you say, oh, buen dias, sa morning, di naman sila nagkakamino, and they wish you good luck. It was such, it was a lot more than, it was a lot harder than I expected, but it was also a lot more, um, it was a lot deeper than I initially thought, and it was a lot more enjoyable as well, than I expected. So more siya, nagbigay siya sa akin ng more kesa ng in-expect. And I was expecting a lot, malaki yung expectation ko.
Mm.
Pero pareho niyang tinaas niya yung pain, na 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 point, and then tinaas niya din yung pleasure point. So it was good. It was both very very good. At the moment, nakasalompas na ako. Sinasabi ko nga kay Direk, nakasalompas na ako.
Ay,
And
daily yan, attorney. Tapos salompas till the morning, ganyan. Tapos tatanggalin mo or
until the
andyan pa rin yung
morning,
salompas?
masakit yung arch
Okay.
ng yung arch ng foot ko, yun ang pain point ko, yun ang parati kong yun, I think it was an old injury, I think. Tapos nagka-cramp ako, more last hour of the day or last 2 hours. Feel ko talaga pag nadi-dehydrate na ako. But, yun din, yung point na yun na hindi ka naman, hindi tumatakbo, wala namang, mabigat lang yung dala mo. Siyempre, may 4 kilos. Yung 4 kilos, pag 1 hour lang yung walk, okay lang. Pero pag 7 oras ka na naglalakad, talagang masakit na sa likod. And dehydration, yung weather, if you're gonna do it, or anyway, if I do it again, I would choose a colder month. Definitely, it would have made probably a
Teka
big
muna, hindi,
difference in
how can you do it? How can you do it on a colder month? Hindi ba it happens every year at the same time? Hindi ba ganun?
no, it's
You can
all
do it
throughout.
anytime. Right.
Don't do
Okay.
it
Yeah,
in the
tama ka,
winter.
tama ka.
Don't do it in the winter then. Huwag mo naman gawin sa winter kasi medyo maraming
Malamig.
sara.
Malamig din.
Tsaka masyadong malamig. Just pick
Ah,
April.
malamig din na
Madaming
winter.
April. Narinig ko dun sa
Malamig din na winter.
isang paligid ko. Mm.
Okay.
Ang
Kaya sinasabi sa iyo,
Hello?
I don't know if yung seyo na sinasabi mo seyo,
Yeah.
para din sa kapakinabangan ng mga viewers natin, sa Spain ho kasi, ang pag-pronounce lang ng double L, naging Y. Kanyari, sa Pilipinas, may kaibigan kasi, so Jose Carrillo. Kunyari, Carrillo. Pagdating sa Spain, ang basa niya, Jose Carrillo. Kamukha ng kabayo. Ang spelling ng kabayo sa Spain, Caballo. Pag binasa mo, kabalyo. Pero dahil nga ang Spain, ang double L nagiging Y, kaya kabayo. Ganon. So, seyo. Yung seyo. Yung Carrillo, Carrillo. Ganon.
Carrillo.
No. Yun na. So, kung may double L, como se llama, double llama, pero llama, como se llama. Nagiging Y, yung double L. Ganon. So, that's good. It's both parang it uplifts you because of the things na parang religious and at the same time yung pain that you have to go through, endure, no? Di ba? Matindi. It's really a challenge, no? Pero parang being successful at the end, attorney, di ba? Parang you have gone through the challenge, and yun, pag nalagpasan mo, parang wow, talagang, di ba? It's a wonderful feeling, no? But you have to do, ang gaganda sa'yo, you do things, like for example, sige, nasaktan ako o nahirapan ako for the day, pero mamaya meron akong nakalaang salompas, Mamaya yung ginagamit mo, yung parang bilog ba yan? Ano yung parang ano, di ba? Yung bola mo? Di ba? Tapos,
yung bola ko,
yeah,
no. Yung ball. This is so, if you're going to do this, please magdala. Napaka-light. This is, siguro ito yung talagang, been really looking after this kasi ayoko mawala to dahil ito ang lifesaver ko. People would have foam roller. Ito yung version ng foam roller ko. Talagang ini-stretch ko lahat. But yes, you're right. Yung little things It's all about making sure na may psychologically you're gearing yourself to say, look, after nyan, meron ka namang ganito, you look after yourself, may recovery ka, may pupuntahan ka masarap na pagkain, or just generally you'll rest, you'll rest. At effective siyang pang reset kasi talagang pagpagod na pagod ka when you're on the commute. You forget about everything. Lalo na dun sa init na yon, 31 nung andun ako, it's what a fantastic way to be present for the moment when you're trying to physically survive. Um, you genuinely feel most alive, and you genuinely feel that you don't worry about anything. You just worry, makakadating ba ako dun sa 100 meters na yon na hindi ako mahihilo. When's my next kilometer? Kailan so hinahanap mo na, titingnan mo yung marker. Ilang kilometro na lang. Ay naku, 1 kilometer pa, o 2 kilometer pa. And then you really focus on those simple things, you know, uh, being able to just carry what you need on your backpack, and enjoying the moment, or being able to survive the moment sometimes. So yeah, very good. Emma, highly recommend. Meron pa ako, hindi pa ako graduate, meron pa akong 20 kilometers, about 19 kilometers tomorrow. And then may pilgrims mass. May mass ang mga pilgrim. And that's a tradition as well. Sabi ko kasi madaming tradition tong ano nito. And then you can get your Compostela or your certificate afterwards. And it should be good. I'm really looking forward to it. The weather should be great. Walang ulan. At hindi siya 30 degrees. It's on the hotter side. It's on the hot side. But not as hot as the first 2 days. So fingers crossed, all will be well.
Oo nga, sana. Tuloy-tuloy yan. And the good news that you're telling us, attorney, is that wala kang blisters. So that's parang
Uh,
we're so happy. Parang, uy, at least, di ba? Wala kang blisters. And you were able to, by way of this wool mo, yung wool, di ba? Yeah, these were the things. Itong
yeah,
mga bagay na to, malaking
grabe.
tulong. And, di ba? Kasi kung continue, let's say, first, second day mo, biglang meron ka ng blisters, mahirap na yan eh. Yung agony mo, yung, di ba, yung tinatadya mo. So, malinis yan. Wala kang blisters talaga.
Malinis.
Okay.
Walang blister. No
Oh,
blister
good,
at
good,
all.
good, good, good.
Ako lang
Very good,
makita,
very good,
naka-live
very good,
tayo
very
eh.
good.
Pero
Hindi, okay
walang
lang. But that's
blister.
good. Hindi, that's good. That's good. That's good. Kasi at least maski paano you'll carry on. And then, ang challenge mo na lang, bale, yung distance mo na lang, ganyan. Yung siguro, I don't know, kung gutom mo, wala namang problema sa gutom because as soon as tamaan ka ng gutom, you can just, di ba, stop and continue, di ba? Kain ka muna.
Yeah. You can
So,
you can stop kahit
that's good.
muna.
That's good. May isang maganda
Yes.
sanang ano, meron ako na-discover lately yung nitric oxide. Meron mga supplements, may mga, I don't know, ano sila. Pero ako, I get it from exercises, no? Which is, yung nitric oxide gives you easy recovery.
Oh, very
Also
good.
probably having a cold shower. I don't know if you do cold showers.
Uh,
After, you start with a warm bath. Tapos at the end of ng shower, ng ligo mo, siguro mga 20 to 30 seconds or even 1 minute kung kaya mo, ano na yun, yun na yun. And then it will help your muscles recover,
yeah,
so whatever
yeah.
na ginawa mo. So
I
do that,
did
no?
an ice
Siguro,
bath. I did an ice bath kasi yun din yung old na recovery trick namin when I used to run really long
okay,
distances.
okay.
So you
Mm-hmm.
would you would soak your feet. I-shock mo talaga yung feet mo. with an ice bath. So bumili ako ng ice, nilagay ko lang dun sa plastic. And I shocked my feet. Ngayon lang, today lang, kasi today yung siguro today ko na feel after 4 days na medyo pagod na yung paa. At immediately talaga, na-feel ko na, parang, na ano siya, kasi like what you said, yung temperature differences, it would cause your blood vessels to dilate and then to open up again, and mapupush yung mga metabolic waste out. So yun yung ano natin, pag nag-exercise tayo, madami siguro nangyayari dyan. So kailangan nang i-push. Yeah, and may trick, ewan ko kung nag-work kasi old trick again. Kumakain kami ng mustard. Nung nag-running ako, kumakain
really,
kami ng mustard and pickle juice. So, wala akong mabigat ang pickle juice. So, mustard lang yung dinala ko. I'm not sure about it. But, mas nagwo-work yung bola at yung the cold shower and the ice.
Okay. All right. Well, kung makakabili ka sana ng I don't know kung may supplement ng nitric oxide, that would be fine. No, it might I don't know. It might help, but actually nitric oxide is produced by the body. Kaya lang mga iba they have this nitric oxide, but just the same. Well, okay. At least nagawa mo na paraan sa ball, nagawa mo na paraan sa wool. Nag-kick in na yan. Okay lang yan. Nag-kick in na ngayon yung siyempre after a few days, di ba? Maski naman first, second, third, okay pa siguro, but there would come a time na medyo it will take its toll a bit, and then at least you try to neutralize it by yung mga ginagawa mo, no? You're having mustard at the moment ba? Mustard? So okay na rin yun. Maski paano, anything that aids.
Ubus na yung mustard ko.
Ubus na.
Ubus na. Dalawang
well,
lang. Hindi ko masyado na-enjoy din. Nilagay ko lang sa bacon ko. Sabi ko, okay na yan.
Okay. Wala bang Aldi? Wala bang Lidl yan? Mga ganun, Lidl, Aldi, or ano ba mga Consum? Have you seen a Consum? May Consum ba rin?
Yeah, may mga Dia ang paborito ko dito. Dia na supermarket.
Supermarket. Okay. Ngayon ko lang narinig ang Dia dyan siguro sa area sa north, no? Okay.
Hindi, ang mahirap kasi sa LARAGAN. So, every single time you purchase something, you have to remember you're gonna put it on your backpack.
So, yeah, you're right.
About what you bring from one point to another. So, yung dala ko lang is pakete, maliliit. Nakita ko may benta doon na maliit na pakete. So, hindi ko alam kung mag-work. So, hindi ako bumili ng madami. Sabi ko, okay na yan, 2 araw. And last day naman tomorrow sa walking. So, I was fine with it. Yung sa lompa, sana nagdala ako ng mas marami. Dahil hindi siya ganun kabigat.
Ilang days ka pa? Ilang days pa?
5 days. 5 days. Last day ko na walking.
Kailan natapos mo?
And then,
When
bukas.
you're ending it? Bukas. Last day of bukas ang pero wala ka nang sa Lompas.
Wala na ako sa Lompas.
Wala na. Okay. Okay. Wala ka mga liniment oil, gano? Wala ka mga liniment oil? Wala gano?
Ang ko sa sarili ko bukas is I found a massage place para sa mga
Okay, good.
So yun naman ang ko. Yun ang
sa mga peregrino or the pilgrims.
Well, no. Malapit
attorney. Teka muna, okay, sabi mo pala ngayon, now we found out from you that hindi pala, let's say for example, every July or every August or gano'n, no? Hindi pala may set ang yung lakad na yan, no? So it's any time of the whole year. Siyempre, nasa sa'yo na, in practical yung winter, hindi mo gagawin. Pero what you're telling us, you can do it anytime. So, ngayon, at this time, marami ka bang kasabay?
Marami naman. I don't know kung mas marami nung April. Normally, special daw ang July kasi may fiesta or something. But I think mas marami April or May. July is April, May, June daw, marami. I heard from someone April daw perfect kasi medyo malamig. But then, pag malamig, mas madami ka ding dala. Ang kagandahan. Ang kaganda. Siguro June, if I would do it again, May or June, yung mainit, pero hindi ganun kainit. Kasi ang maganda ngayon, wala akong dalang ano nga ba yun, yung puffer, wala akong dalang jacket, I only have a rain
Okay.
jacket. It was more than enough. Um, I could probably be a kilo without.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, so it
Kasi
just
you might
makes
do it in
it's the balance.
Oo. Kasi you might do it in April, pero baka din may chance of rain. Ganun ba? Dagdag mo rin yun.
Correct.
So, bibigat din yun. Parang
Exactly.
gusto mong i-anticipate,
Yeah.
baka umulan. So, kasama pa rin sa ano mo, there's an added weight, no? Sa bag mo. Teka muna, may greetings ba
Mas
tayo?
maganda sana
Greg,
yung
may mga
yan, yeah.
greetings? Hmm.
May
Sige,
greetings,
sige. Uy,
ayan.
ayan.
Ito,
Uy, ito.
si Marian
Okay,
Calito.
yeah, sige,
Ay,
sige.
hindi na natin. Next week na lang natin ulaan. Nakita ko na
Next
eh.
week na lang. Next week na yung mga hula-hula. Oh, yeah, okay.
Marian
Hmm.
Galicia, pa na hindi ko po mabasa, Mr. Laragan eh. Kasi medyo
Ah,
naka-cellphone lang ako
hello
eh.
po Kuya
Hello
Sunny
po,
and
Kuya Sam.
Attorney
Yeah,
Dana
yeah.
sa lahat. Yeah, sige. Nababasa mo na?
At sa lahat,
O,
happy
sabi
Tuesday
niya,
po. Stay safe always. God bless us po. Ayun, I have to move it around. But yeah.
ayan. Hi Maria. Yan, hi Marian. Sige, sige next, Pau. Direct.
Ayan. Mucho calor.
Oy.
Na Tuesday to Mr. Laragan, Attorney Donna Direcpao, and to the viewers, trabaho me. Lots of learning, sorry. Today, thanks. That's it.
Oh,
Gana talaga
nag-Spanish siya.
mag-ingat.
Talagang
Yes.
trabaho may
Ayan.
casa, working at home. Okay.
And
Oy.
belated happy
Oh,
birthday,
oh.
Mr. Laragan.
Oy, thank
Yes. Feliz
you. Yes,
cumpleaños.
yes. So,
Yeah.
nung Sabado yan. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you, attorney. Thank you sa pagbati, no? Yeah, we had a grand
Yeah.
time, no? We went to the southwest of London, England, I should say. At doon kami sa kung saan ginanap yung G7 meeting last year with all Joe
Oh,
Biden.
oh
Yeah,
wow.
doon sa may malapit sa St. Ives, yung Bay, Chablis, ano ba, Bay yun? It starts with letter
Yeah.
C. Yeah, maganda.
Yeah.
It's a nice place. Cornwall.
Yeah. Saint
Sa
Isaac,
Cornwall. So,
iba yon, yung Isaac, Port Isaac, iba
yeah,
din
in
yun.
Isaac Port Isaac, iba rin yan. Iba rin yung Tintagel, which is where you have King Arthur, di ba? May sword, maganda yung area ng Tintagel. Meron silang bridge doon. Maganda, no? Port Isaac, where did we go? We went to St. Ives, we went to Newquay, parang Newquay.
Oh,
We went to Falmouth, which is where Dame Ellen MacArthur started her voyage worldwide, di ba? So Falmouth is the third deepest in the whole wide world harbor, but it is the deepest in West Europe, no? And now Portsmouth,
wow.
we decided it's a nice place, attorney. We decided to go back there, perhaps spend a day or two sa may Portsmouth. Have you been to the end of of
Oh
Southwest
yes,
England?
I've been, yeah. Doon ako
Land's End, umabot ka sa Land's
nag-ultramarathon.
End, umabot.
Doon ako doon
Okay,
ako nag marathon.
okay. Umabot ka ba ng Land's End? Nagpunta ka ba ng Land's
Yeah, yun
End?
ang ending namin. Yun po ang finish line ko.
Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, we had an awful drive, no? I made a mistake. Ang pangit sa Cornwall pala is ang lilit ng kalye. Pagka napunta ka sa mga
Mm,
B roads, yung mga delikado, either magasgas ka, magkiskisa kayo ng mga kotse, or makiskis ka sa mga
wow.
bato sa gilid. Oo, so
Oh,
delikado. But if you go through the A roads, which is an A road na A30, 80 or A30 all the way to Land's End, maganda.
mm,
So, okay,
yeah.
amazing na pala. Nagawa mo pala yung attorney, ha? So, yun lang. So, gusto ko lang idagdag lang na we were in Southwest, England. Ayan, uy. Ayan, Happy Tuesday, sabi niya.
Happy Tuesday. Yeah,
Simple
hindi ko
libro, ho.
mabasa yung buo eh. Kasi naka-cellphone lang ako.
Happy
But Happy
Tuesday daw.
Tuesday, yeah. Happy
Maganda at
Tuesday,
matalinong attorney
libro.
Dana. Sabi niya, maganda at matalinong attorney Dana and slim and good-looking legendary Sir Sunny and Super Edgar and lovely Kum. Ayan, si Cum Laude, no? Direct Paula and all the
Salamat.
happy viewers. Team Libro, ho. Mabuhay kayo dyan, no? I'd love to go to Ireland. Sana magkasabay-sabay tayo pumunta sa Santiago, no? De Compostela, so we can also do that. Masaya siguro yun, no? Kanya nga lang, lahat tayo amoy salompa siguro, amoy dahil Di ba? May amoy ba? May amoy ba sa loob ba, sa attorney? Wala naman masyado,
Malakas
no?
ang amoy. Malakas ang amoy.
May amoy, may amoy. Malakas ang amoy. Oh,
May
okay,
amoy.
okay. Oo. Si Oliver Fernandez, mahaba yung sinulat. Ano ba yan? Ba't bigla mong, ba't tumalon kay Stan? Sige, Stan muna. Sige. Babalik siguro kay Oliver.
Ayan.
Okay. Hello, good evening po, Sir Sonny, Direk Pau, Attorney Dana, at sa lahat ng viewers watching from my work. Oh, Stan, you're at work at
Wow,
the moment. Oh, mabuhay
nice.
ka. Ayan. Ito ang pinakamalit, Attorney. Ito ang pinakamalit. Kay Oliver
Ayan.
Fernandez, it's strange that we have to go so far away to find that brightness that has always been within us
That is
all
true.
along. No, at times we
Yeah.
have to take steps, some steps away to look at ourselves. Perhaps it is the
That's
journey, the completist realization that we are always in motion with the concept of what we call time, but also realizing that we are merely specks of light shining at each other as we take our own path. Like it or not, we are all pilgrims. You can quote me, Direct Pau. Ayun, diba? Lalim naman
Yan.
nun, no?
That is
Talagang,
true. Oo,
uh,
lalim. Lahat naman
oh,
tayo pilgrim sa buhay na to eh.
sa, sa,
Lahat
sa
tayo.
ginawa mo, no, attorney, no?
Oo.
Oo, yan ang
Oo.
parang
But that's
reference
good.
yun sa'yo, no?
Napakaganda.
Ayan.
Ayan,
Okay, Edgar
si,
Duway, maayong
si
gabi sa
Edgar
inyo
ba
lahat.
yan?
And maligayang kaarawan sa sexy golden voice at media, Sir Sunny L. And to the ever-adventurer, intelihente, abogada, Dana Lagalag, Quinto. Maayong
Nagalag.
paglalakbay. Maayong paglalakbay sa iyo. No? Tukumpaw, Pau, congrats. Ma'am Cora, Emmeline, Oliver, Annalou, Darmin, Edgardo, and Rudy L. Magandang gabi. So, yung kanyang mga
Magandang gabi.
dabar cards, binati niya. No? So, yeah, mabuhay. Edgardo, we are live in Manchester while we are celebrating my son, GF Married,
My-
who just graduated law with first honors. All
Wow,
right. Wow.
congratulations. Well
Congratulations.
done.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Question, attorney from Oliver Fernandez. Question for attorney. How about if you need to go in the middle of the Camino? What do you do? O yan nga.
Um,
Paano kaya kung
it's
what do you do?
It's a may mga may mga establishments, but and this is this is the same answer that we say with ultramarathon and marathon. You have to be prepared. And hiking in the wild, you have to be prepared to go wild. Kung ganun. If you have to go, you have to go. But ang maganda sa Camino, may mga pwede mong sabihin, 3 kilometers or 2 kilometers or within 30 minutes, I know na nasa town na ako. It's less a problem in the Camino. It's more of a problem sa mundo, put it that way. Kung namumundo ka, mas yun ang mas kailangan mong mag-go wild. Less of an issue sa Camino.
Pero yan, sa Camino, walking naman. So you will encounter parang kami mga lalaki naman, pwede sa puno or sa ano lang, di ba? Or we can just, pwede
Mm.
naman mag-side ka saglit na magtago ka lang, no? As long as may bushes, may pwede ka
Ganun
sumilbi.
talaga, ganun talaga, if you wanna go hiking, it's all part of it. If you wanna go long distance running, if you wanna go long distance hiking as well, ganun din. Ako, battery na lowbat.
Okay. Oh, nalobat na. Oh, sige, bilisan natin, attorney, Direk, yung mga pag-ano dyan, may last pagbati ba dyan? Um, Sige, Direk, ayan, okay. Maraming trabaho, wala mong pera kabayan. Ano yan? Sino yan? Peras Adam. Maraming
Ano, sino
trabaho.
ba yan?
Oh, okay. Sino ba yan? Okay. All right. Direk, meron ka ba yung signal dyan? Okay. So, ayan. At least, nako, yung kamino talaga nating lakad, no? Yan ang talagang importante. I think we'll have to do that, no? We should be prepared, attorney. Do we have to do some walking? Do we have to learn how to do a bit of fasting para yung laban sa ano ba if okay ano ang take natin, so it's gonna be your last walk tomorrow, and makikibalita na tayo pagbalik natin sa show natin regular next week, no? Pero ngayon, anong pwede nating ma-impart sa mga kababayan natin? Say, it's a religious experience, okay? Santiago de Compostela. Santiago is Saint James ba? Sino si Santiago?
St.
Sa
James,
English,
it's
ano
the
ba
way of St. James. Yeah, St.
the way of
James.
Saint
Yeah.
James? Saint James and
Ano ko,
di umano,
baka ma...
nandiyan sa simbahan na yan, di ba? Attorney? Nasa simbahan?
Yes.
So, okay. Ano ang take natin? What if you were to do it again, or if you were to advise our kababayans to do this experience of yours, ano mga pwede nating bigay na advice? Mabilis na siguro, pa wala na yung signal
I think you have
or
you have to
battery.
make mm, you're gonna have to first of all want to do it. And hindi lang dahil gagawin ng kaibigan mo or ng loved one mo. You really have to do it. You have to know what you want out of it. You have to make it your own. Kahit anong sabihin ng ibang tao na ito yung kamino para sa akin, ito yung kamino para sa kanila. Very, very analogous to life. Tama si Oliver na, it's like a life, a taste of life. Yun ang naanohan ko sa Camino na makikita mo nga, no? Ito yung buhay. You're gonna have to go in your own pace. You're gonna have to know what you want out of it, kung ano yung purpose mo. Ikaw lang makakasagot nun. Ikaw lang makakasagot kung ano yung araw mo, ano yung design ng araw mo, ano yung design ng Camino mo. And if you do that, for sure, you're gonna enjoy it. You're gonna find contentment out of it. In the same way as life, yun ang ating na ano sa buhay na minsan mahirap, minsan mainit, minsan kailangan tiisin, minsan naman masaya. And you're just gonna have to really figure out your own journey. And you have to make the Camino journey your own.
Ayan. Okay, so yun ang pinaka-ano doon, no? You have to want to do it, no? Hindi pa pwedeng, nasama ka lang dahil may barkada ka. Because if it's from your heart to do it, talagang, talagang porsigido ka and determined ka. May determination, no? So, yun ang pinaka-importante. So, no matter how much training you do, kung if deep within your heart, hindi talaga yan talagang gusto mong gawin, and you are resolved to do that, mahihirapan kayo. Bagay, in any challenge naman, di ba? It has to come from the heart na you want to do it. No? Yun ang first thing. Because if you really want to do it in any endeavor, makakaya mo eh. Kunyari, gusto ko magpapayat. Gusto ko, first week, exercise, todo. Siguro nahirapan. Mamaya, pag nasa lubong mo kumusta na yung ano mo? Wala, ba? I would just want to enjoy life. Enjoy life na lang daw. Enjoy life na lang. Kasi nag-give up kagad, no? After a few, mahirap hassle eh. You'll have to do lift weights or exercise, magpagod, no? But if yung reason mo nandun, kakayanin mo. So yun, tama yung sinabi mo, attorney. Yun ang unang-una, kasi tinanong kita ano ang dapat? Ang first sagot mo kagad kailangan you have to really want it. Diba? You have to want it.
Yeah.
You have to really want it. Dahil pagka if you want it, you will find ways on how to do it, no? Which is, let's say, for example,
And find a purpose.
developing yung find a purpose. Tama yan. So find a purpose, because when you find a purpose, all of the other things will fall into place. Yung mga
Agree.
physical preparation and all of those things, they will all fall into place. Well, okay. So ang wish ko na lang sa iyo, attorney, no? You enjoy the rest of that very holy journey, because that in itself is a feat in itself, no? Hindi biro yan, but it is a very religious journey para sa iyo. And for me, for us Catholics and some other religious people, it's really, kumbaga, parang isa na ring mecca yan mecca ng, di ba, for religiosity. Kung yung pagtawid ng English Channel is the mecca, di ba? Parang mecca ng mga swimmers, pag akyat ng tag ito ng Mount Everest, yun, parang challenge nila. Ito, challenge din to because it's no joke, no? Walking for over 90, ilan ang total mo? Mo over 100 miles ka ba? 100
113
kilometers ka ba?
kilo-
Oh, wow.
113.
Pero
By tomorrow, I would have completed 113 kilometers within 5 days. So, yeah.
wow. Imagine mo yan. Wow. Pero along the journey, along the way, you ate a lot of pulpo, you ate a lot of this, kung ano mga pagkain na nakain mo along the way, which, if you didn't do it, somehow you wouldn't be able to eat them, no? Or you will, di
It's
ba,
true.
seek them out. And andiyan ka na
Yeah.
sa Spain, eh. So, kainin mo na yan, di ba?
Diba?
Enjoy ka.
At natuto ako mag-Espanyol.
What?
Natuto Espanyol out of
Oh,
necessity. Oh, quanto cuesta? Oh, cafe un americano. Oh, ano pa nga ba mga parates? Buen dia, buenas noches, buenas tardes. Oh, muy bien. Matututo ka din.
ah,
Mga simpleng
oh,
mag-order ng pagkain, context clues lang. It's been a fantastic. May mga natutunan ako na hindi ko akala ko, sige, thank you lang. Dati 'di ba, sabi ko thank you please, okay na ako. Diba dumami yung natutunan ko sa Espanyol. And I might learn it.
oo.
Doon ako I might actually learn it properly this time dahil magandang language. Magandang language.
Magaganda rin ang songs nila, attorney. I love listening to, every day I listen to an average of 2 hours every day to Cadena DL. So it's
Ah,
lovely. It's lovely. I also watch some shows on RTVE. It's a free app on iPhone and ano ba yung Android. So Android and iPhone, iOS, no. So yan, meron silang RTVE. You can watch it, no. Magaganda yan. And pero daily I listen to Cadena DL. It's nice. It's nice. The best music is
sabayan,
Spanish pop.
sabayan,
Maganda yan.
baka sabayan na rin kita dyan.
Hindi, it's nice, it's nice, it's nice. Cadena Dial, Les Mejor Pope Español. It's the best. Mejor is best, eh. So, okay ka na. Alam mo yung yung mga magkano kwenta, magkano babayaran ko, di ba? Tama yan.
Kwenta
So,
nga,
pinag-aaralan mo na yan.
kwenta
Alam mo
kwesta,
na.
kwenta kwesta,
Oo.
pulpo. Pagkain normally alam ko chorizo, huevas, tarta.
Kamukha ng
Yun ang mga alam ko.
chicken
Pollo,
chicken pollo, pero pollo. Pollo, double
pollo.
L, pollo, di ba? Pollo, okay. Ang kabayo. So, double L kasi kabalyo, pero kabayo. Kaya tayo kabayo. So, okay. Well, attorney, messages. Baka may mga messages ka. Ano ba mga shoutouts or anything you'd like to say? Bago ka maubos na ng power dyan. Sige, go right ahead.
Yeah. I just want to say maraming salamat po. Muchas gracias sa lahat ng mga yung nag-cheer sa social media. Kayo ni Direk Pao, mga ka-remote social bubble natin. Actually, is really, really helpful. Kasi minsan, tapos nakikita mo, go, um, kind words. It really does help. And I wish everyone are having a good week kahit sobrang init sa UK. At sabi nga ni Oliver Fernandez, lahat naman tayo pilgrim sa buhay. So, sa atin lahat, buen camino.
Ayan, oh. Well, alam mo, saludo kami sa iyo, attorney. Bow na bow ako because you're a different kind of a human being na with all these challenges. Not everybody can do what you're doing, no? Kaya saludo ako sa iyo and in terms of endurance o yung mga adventure, talagang, kumbaga, saludo ako talaga sa'yo. Kumbaga, Lodi kita, idol. Lodi. You're very good. Ingat-ingat ka dyan. Ingat-ingat. We're gonna be rooting for you. It's your last walk
Yes,
to complete
fingers
your
crossed.
113 kilometers. Sige, at least bukas, no, makakatutok na makikita natin yung lakad. At ingat-ingat ha, sa pagbalik mo when you're coming back. When are you coming back? So tomorrow's your last walk. You come back the following day.
Thursday.
The day after. I mean,
Thursday
the day.
evening. Yeah, Thursday. Thursday evening, but I'm back to work Lunes na dahil may
Lunes na.
may
Okay, okay. O,
isang
sige. So,
Lunes pahinga muna.
So may huling lakad ka pa ng Wednesday, and then the following day, flight back mo na from Spain. And
From Spain.
looking forward to speaking to you, talking to you when you come back, no? And hopefully magsasama tayo, hopefully sa Derby, no? By the end of the year, no? End of the
Yes,
year, end of the month. Oh, end of the
yes,
month.
that's
Oh,
right.
yung mga kaibigan nga pala, Derby, ha? Yung sa Derby, meron silang Barrio Fiesta. Yan, okay, at the end of the month, no? Sa ano yan, 30th of July, Saturday, from 9 to 6 p.m. Barrio Fiesta sa Derby
Yun.
2022. Ayan. At napaka-exciting yan. Oh, yun, Jun de Gamon, Ambi the Diva, no? Kompleto. Si Joel
Mm.
Kasayuran, ayun, kompleto. Ayan ho, mga kaibigan. Barrio Fiesta dyan sa Derby. At meron pa isa, direct, pakilabas ngayon yan, mag-MC din ako dyan sa kabila. Yan, sa Philippine Festival of Food, Music and Culture. Yan
Wow.
naman ay gaganapin sa Folkestone, Kent, Hawkins Community
Ah,
Center. Ayan, kita-kita nyo na yung address, no? City 187, ano ba yan? Yan, so from 10 a.m. all the way the whole day yan, no? Diyan sa Hawkins Community Center sa Kent. Okay, well, I guess it's time for us to say goodbye, no? Nang isang ngalan ho ni Attorney Dana Quinto na sa ngayon ay nandiyan asa ka ngayon? Anong eksaktong lugar mo yan? Ano pa nga?
Open Druzo,
Perduso.
Spain.
May R. Pedruso, baliktad to. Perduso to.
Perduso.
Tama ba yan?
Pedruso. Pedruso.
Tama.
Pedruso. Oo.
Perduso. Pedruso dapat. Pedruso.
Ewan ko,
Pedruso,
actually, nalimutan
Spain.
ko na. Basta tama na yan. Okay na yan. Dito sa Galicia.
Tama na yan. Okay,
Layo
okay, okay,
naman.
okay, okay, okay,
19
okay.
kilometers. 19 kilometers
Okay,
from
okay.
Santiago de Compostela. So, fingers crossed for tomorrow.
Ayan.
Last stage na. And I'm looking forward. Pagdadasal ko po kayo sa Pilgrim's Mass. May you all be blessed with happiness and success. Yun yung sabi ko. Pag nakaabot ako, lahat ng kakilala ko, pagdadasal ko dun sa Pilgrim's Mass.
Good. Good. You're gonna be ending dun sa mismo simbahan. Santiago de
Yes.
Compostela. Yun ang ending mo. Galing. Good. I look forward to going there as well, no? Okay, well, I guess it's time for us to say goodbye. Attorney, ingat-ingat bukas. And please pray for all of us. And we're gonna be praying for you as well, no? Dahil sa journey mo. Because kumbaga, kaangkas mo rin kami doon sa journey mo, papunta dyan sa Santiago de Compostela. So, we'll see you next Tuesday again for a bit of an update. Plus, of course, yung ating mga legal updates din, no? Dito para sa ating mga kababayan. So, till then, sa ngalan mo at sa ngalan ni Direk Pau, ito po si Sonny Laragang nagsasabing thank you very much sa inyong walang sawang pagsubaybay sa Legal Advice Corner. Let's do it again next week. So till then, take care, God bless, and good night. Maski mainit,
Noches.
pay lang ho. Sige,
Adios.
good night. Buenas noches.
Buenas
Good night,
noches.
attorney. Ingat.